It was extremely difficult. It was, the challenges were physical and technical and emotional and financial and, you know, every kind of challenge that most of film has. But this has been the extreme case that I have had in my life, I think. You know.
It was, the whole experience was surreal and difficult, but I knew what I was signing up for. You know, I think that Alejandro and I both understood that we were gonna kind of together take this poetic existential journey into nature, and ultimately our experience would influence the narrative of the picture, and I think it very much did.
I will say that there was no one single day that was easy.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this very honestly. I think every scene that you see in the film, in a way, it's a massive landscape with a wide lens and with a very precise choreography and movement of camera and actors in one single take most of the times, with a very precise light to be achieved.
We knew what the end result was going to be. It's a very linear story. A man that has lost absolutely everything, or all the chips are stacked against him, and he has to find a way to, has to explore the will to live.
And nature as an actor and as a state of mind with animals and the temperatures that we were in those conditions, sometimes many degrees below zero, or the altitude that we were shooting. Just to bring the animals there, or to bring it was such a complicated task that...
Everything that you could possibly imagine that happened to Hugh Glass, we needed to recreate, and that involved a lot of real things that myself as an actor had to do. And you just keep reminding yourself that you're creating art, and art means something in the world. It really does.
Yeah.
It was already unnerving to be rehearsing, knowing that in any moment it can rain, or it can snow, or it can, you know, the Chinook come and, you know, end the snow in front of your eyes, or an avalanche can come. So so many security measures. Everything was almost logistically to start was already a huge problem. So, you know, every day was like that.
Yeah.
It's become this thing of campfire legend, of this great frontiersman that has survived all odds, and I knew that Alejandro wanted to do something very poetic with that journey, and he accomplished it.
And you cannot just do a movie like this and just walk off set and be like, okay, I'm fine, you know, this is it. Let's just go back to reality. On what level did this movie change you, like, emotionally?
Well, look, I mean, it was, like I said, it was without a doubt the hardest film I've ever had to do.
Yeah.
We were doing it for the reason of creating a great piece of art, and that's what we needed to remind ourselves of every time we set foot on that movie set. Who's my best teacher? My father. Yeah, I would definitely say my father.
Can you elaborate on the relationship that you have with your dad?
Oh, look, I came from humble beginnings. I went to public school, but I always had a loving parents. Both of my parents were unbelievable, so I was incredibly fortunate in that regard. But my father is one of the wisest men I've ever met, and he has steered the course of my life in so many different directions in a positive way, whether it be my environmental activism, who I, you know, believe I am as a person, and as an actor, is completely influenced by him.
Well, to make a movie like this and being able to finish make me feel that probably I have learned something of resilience and endurance. You know, I'm a stubborn. I'm just an idiot that is stubborn and doesn't quit.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have, but I didn't. And to have finished make me feel, you know, very proud and I think proud and confident.
What gives me strength all the time is to be able to have formulated a group of people around me that are my friends and my family. You know, those two words are enmeshed in my opinion, but it's given me a grounding that, as insane as my life can be sometimes, is always refreshing, and they're always so honest with me, and I'm so thankful for that.